So I am starting this Tessa's Tip Tuesdays. I even came up with a cheesy name to go with it. But I get asked often, how do I do things? So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pull out the tips that I've been given. Most of these tips aren't from myself. I grab them from other people. So if I remember where I got them from, I will share in the link below. But I'm really excited to share some things with you. Number one, because I've never been a clean person. Cleaning does not come easy to me. It is not something that I would say comes natural. I have a lot of people that started out from my video where I was learning, what is my video? How to motivate yourself to clean. I have a lot of people come in from that video to watch my other videos. That's what my house looked like all the time. My house is really messy, and I constantly am organizing and reorganizing. So this past month, probably more than a month, my life has dramatically changed. I decided to look into cozy minimalism. I decided to look into how to keep my house clean daily and really make it a focus in my life, because I am a stay-at-home mom and I feel like I'm horrible at it. So I wanted to make it something that I don't suck at constantly, where I feel like I'm drowning, where I can actually sit on the couch and relax some days. So this is my first tip video. I hope you enjoy it. My first tip is dishes and how to control your dishes. Dishes, I have an absolute love-hate relationship. I love when they are done. I absolutely hate to do them, and I still do. I've been doing them for a month and a half, but I still hate doing them. They're I would love to be like, oh, and now I love it and I'm passionate about. No, absolutely not. I go to my wonderful mother-in-law's house and my sister-in-law's, and they like never have dishes in their sink, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? So I read this book, How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind. She is amazing, by the way, just absolutely incredible. So I read that book, and her number one tip is just do the dishes. Just do the dishes every single day. So that's where I'm going to start you out on. I do the dishes every single day. I just do them every single day. There are some days I do them twice a day. If I know that my dishwasher, like if my dishwasher gets full midday, I'm gonna do them so that night I'm not left with more. She talks about this thing called dishes math, which you totally understand. Dishes math is when you don't do your dishes and they somehow like triple and quadruple. They don't double, they triple and quadruple, and then you end up with more and more and more dishes than if you would have just done them. So I've made it my goal that every single morning I unload my dishwasher, and every single night I start my dishwasher. In the beginning, I was also loading it at night, but now I kind of load throughout the day. My sink is very rarely ever full. It's only full when I'm like in the middle of cooking. And if it doesn't fit in my dishwasher, I hand wash it, and I keep out my hand washing, like my mat, so I can always put things on there to dry, so I can do it and just be done with it. So the next morning I wake up and I unload the dishes and I put the stuff on the drying rack away, and I'm done for the day. And it's so easy, it's so much easier to load the dishes during the day when your dishwasher's dirty and you know it's dirty. So that sounds like, oh great, that's absolutely great, Tess. That's not exactly what I want to do in my life. Awesome. So now I'm going to give you some tough love. Just do it. Just do the freaking dishes. This is my mantra every single morning. Every morning because I finish my job at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I sit there and I go, I just want to go back to bed, or I just want to go do things, and I'm like, just do the dishes. Just do it. It's going to make your day so much easier. That is the first thing I do every morning. I have a list of about 3 things I do every single morning. It's not a chore anymore. It's not my chore list. It's not my job list. It is what I do every single morning. I unload the dishes. So I don't know if this is just me, but I would always wait for my husband to do them. Now, maybe you have this husband that is like, that's his thing. Like, he does the dishes, that's awesome. My husband is absolutely wonderful. If I asked him to do the dishes, he would jump in and do them, no problem. At night, in fact, if I've had a really rough night, I'm really tired, can you just load the last of the dishes and start it for me? He'll do it in a heartbeat. But he doesn't think about doing the dishes. I want him to think about doing the dishes, but he does not. So I decided to quit mentally putting it on him, because I would do that all the time. I would not actually say it out loud, I would just mentally put it on him. And I decided to take it as my own. It is my job, it gets done. My friend, she said that she had her kids do it, and it was always a stressful thing because she was always yelling at her kids, and it always made her kitchen more dirty and more dirty. And then she decided it was her job. That was something that she needed to have, and when she claimed it, it was much easier for her. So I tell you today, claim your own dishes. Claim the dishes, you be the dish keeper of the house, because the rest of your house can naturally starts to stay clean when you focus on this one area. It seems really silly, but really this is what I started with. This was my focus. I do this every single day. I start the dishwasher every night, I unload it in the morning. Start the dishwasher every night, unload it in the morning. So then throughout the day, I hurry and put dishes away. And let me tell you, my husband has the philosophy of it needs to soak. Actually, in fact, a lot of things are a lot easier to scrub when you just hurry and take care of it. You don't need to let it soak. So I just hurry and scrub them out while they're dirty, done. It has seriously been so much easier. So this is my one tip. Just do the freaking dishes. Just do them. I know you don't want to do them. This is something I didn't want to do for years. I still don't want to do them. I still fight that battle, but I do it. And for over a month, I rarely have dishes in my sink. It's not a miracle. It's something that I have to work on every single day and talk to myself about every single day. Just do the freaking dishes. Just do them. And then your life will get a little bit easier, one step at a time. My sink was always full. My sink is always empty now. Doesn't mean I'm an absolute clean freak now. Absolutely not. But it's one thing that it's really helped manage my life and make my life much easier. So I want to share that with you. So hope you have a wonderful Tuesday.